Oh, hey everybody, it's Grady here at Uncle Sweetie's Model Works. It's been a while, and you know how life goes, and today has been, oh my goodness, today has been a day of days. A lot of kinks thrown into a lot of my plans today, and so I've got a lot of things. So today yeah, I'm all over the place, so it's whatever. Today I've got a stash ad, and I still haven't made it to the workbench on the Pro Street Beretta. Yes, still for the under 1000 group build. I'm gonna finish the damn thing. All right. I'm also gonna start another group build. I'm gonna jump in the Pat Fender's fins and chrome, starting on the 15th, and we'll see how that one goes. In the meantime, you know how we are. We may not have time to build models, but by God, we've got time to buy models, even if we don't have the money for them. So if I can get some bench work done, I'm going to get some of those videos out. And I've got a couple others that I want to get out. In the meantime, if you get stash ads for the next... If you get 2 stash ad videos a week from me for like, I don't know, 3 weeks or a month, well, it is what it is. This one is kind of funny. Most of these I have meant to buy. Have you ever accidentally bought a model kit? I did. This was an eBay find. I've wanted this for a long time. Found it. I'm going to show it first. I'm going to show it first and then tell you what I've done. In my infinite wisdom and complete lack of self-control. If I can even get this thing in the picture with me. Which I probably can't. I can't. Alright, there's no glare. AMT Ertl International Pay Hauler 350. Once I'm done with my prologue here, I'm going to get to my bench and try to do an unboxing on this too, because this is quite a kit, and I don't see anybody build one very often, and I don't see anybody unbox one very often, so I'm going to do that, even though I don't probably never be known for unboxings, but I'm going to do this one. And that said, if you ever see a kit that I put on the channel in an not unboxing, yeah, listen to me, I can't talk, stash ad or what's in the stash, and you want to see an unboxing of it, you let me know in the comments and I'll do it, because I do have some fairly rare, fairly unusual kits that I don't see on YouTube very often. So if you see one that you want to see an unboxing of, I will happily do it. Just let me know. And for me, for the most part, the what's in the box, it's a model kit. There's some white styrene with model parts. There's a body. There's some clear, there's some red, there's some decals, there's some instructions. If it's higher end, there's tires, you know, but if it's higher end, there's photo etch, there's multimedia. A model kit's a model kit's a model kit to me, as far as what's in the box. They're all mostly styrene, they all mostly go together the same way. But this thing, 428 parts, and I've had this for like a week or so, and I've been wanting to get this video out, And in my mind, this thing is roughly the size, when finished, of a Tonka truck that we used to play with when we were kids. I swear to God. 14 inches long, 6 inches tall. So, I mean, you know, that long, that tall. So maybe not quite as big as a Tonka truck. And I couldn't get a picture in my head of a Tonka truck, of the actual size of it. So I was working the other night delivering pizza, if you don't know. Pulled up this customer's house, and I'll be damned if there's not a Tonka truck sitting in their yard. One of their kids' toys is a Tonka truck. I'm like, yeah, it's about that size. So I'm going to get this done. Going to go to the workbench, which I haven't used at all, and hopefully I haven't used a camera on at all. So hopefully I can figure this out and it'll be halfway decent. This is how I got this kit. I've looked for it. Not looked for it. I've known about it for years. I've wanted it for years. This is going to become a display of a tractor, lowboy trailer with the heavy equipment hauler. And I'm going to throw this out there too. There is a lowboy trailer, which I have one. There is a heavy duty hauler or heavy duty trailer. I believe it's AMT, that is different than the lowboy. And I want it. And I probably couldn't pay for it, especially not right now. Again, today's been a day. I'm not going to be able to buy jack for a while. Probably not even going to be able to eat for a while. But yeah, that's what I want for this one. But that heavy duty hauler it's hard to come by. It's hard to come by, and it ain't cheap. Anyway, browsing eBay, as we do. And who did I learn this from? And I knew it before, but Matthew, Model Car Videos. How to buy cheap kits. Well, you get on eBay and you do a search for buy it only, or best offer only, sorted out by ending soonest, and then just throw offers at them. And I don't even know why. I just look for particular things that I want every so often to see some random good deal if I can get one. Sometimes I do. This is one. So I'm not going to say what this kit usually... Well, I will. They can be had for... Rarely, if you look and you wait, they can be had for $50. And I'm going to go with $20 shipping is about fair, so $70. Again, that's if you're really lucky and if you wait. I think I've only seen one or two like that. Usually they're $60, $70 plus that shipping. So I find one, open kit, listed as used, probably complete. I'm like, okay. $40. $21 shipping. Well, I didn't realize it at the time. I'm like, that shipping seems kind of high. I get this thing? No, that shipping ain't high. This thing's like 1.5 by 1.5 and it weighs like 5 pounds. Like legit 5 pounds. So $21 shipping is not high. $40, and it's the, I think it's, I haven't inventoried it. It looks complete. I'm like, and I just went through the fiasco with the, not the LaFerrari. I'm still looking for that one too. The FXXK from Tamiya with the, it wasn't complete, blah 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 blah. Not in the mood to do that again. Unless I can get it stupid cheap. And if you haven't done a buy it now, god dang it, best offer lately on eBay, if you make an offer on something, you have to do your payment info And so that if that seller accepts, it's done. I shot this dude $28. Boom! Done. Sold. And I'm like, the hell? I had not intended to buy this model. I spitballed $28 and he's like, sold it. So here I am, giant ass box later. Again, I'm gonna try to work out an unboxing real quick. I'll be back. Alright, I can't see my camera at all. I had to raise the tripod up so high to see this thing. I'm going to try to keep everything in frame as much as I can. I have a 24 by 18 cutting mat. And you can clearly see this covers most of it. I did just measure the box. It's 14 inches by 15 inches. And good Lord, is it a big one. I'm going to set this off out of sight. Oh, yay. And bring everything back over so there's better contrast than the gray on top of the gray. These, if you want to know the current state of affairs of my under 1000 group build, there it is. That's the Pro Street Beretta, still in parts, primer, body, boom. Alright, and like I said, I'm going to try to... Hello! I'm going to try to keep... I haven't even been drinking either. I'm going to try to keep this in frame. So you've got a pretty good book here. And it's pretty interesting instruction guide. So far, everything's normal. And you've got a little bit about the kit and the vehicle itself. Let's what do we got here? Dump body can carry 50 tons. Engine is a GMC supercharged 16-cylinder 2-cycle diesel. I think there was another option that was a Detroit diesel. Yeah, so far it looks like an instruction book, no problem. And you've got paint callouts, which are all basically the same because these giant vehicles, they go down an assembly line to get an assembly line as such to get assembled, and then they get painted. So basically there's no detail, there's no different colors, there's no nothing. You get on a real vehicle and this whole engine assembly is probably going to be, for all intents and purposes, Caterpillar yellow. But we get into actual photos of the actual model and assemblies. So you've got parts, notes, and the pictures go all the way through it. There's the frame, and you've got pictures of certain attachment points. And I'm not going to go through each one, but there's a lot. It's pretty detailed. You know, what part goes exactly, and this part is here, so that you can really see what you're doing. I mean, there's over 400 parts in this thing. It's crazy. And this won't be... So yeah, here's the bed. If you ever get this kit and you ever build this kit, go check out HPI Guy's build video on this, because he numbers these. Because they're different. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 support pieces on each side. So there's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30. Let's call it 35 pieces to put the bed together. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's another sub-assembly. Let's make it 40. Yeah. It's going to be fun. It's very detailed. I did watch his video of it at like super high speed, and That was pretty cool. I want to, and here I am again, I have to be unique and different. I do not want to do the international livery on this thing. The Payhauler 350 company, truck, whatever you want to call it, changed hands several times. International sold it to Terex. I want to do the Terex livery. It's an easy paint job. It's two-tone. It's white and gray. So here's the thing. If you happen to be a decal creator or know a decal creator, like personally, I would like to find the Terex markings for this thing in 1/25th scale, so that I can do the Terex livery, because I don't want to be normal, because I'm just not normal. Alright, parts. Jesus Christ. These things are basically the exact size of the box. And I believe, okay, there's 1, 2, 3 of those, 2 that are a little bit smaller, and then 4 more, plus the body and everything else. Okay, so I'm not going to go through all of these parts, and I've got him upside down, but just generally. So you got engine halves. It's a V16, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4 cylinder heads and valve covers, each with 4 cylinders per bank. Springs. Most of this is suspension. I've already looked. That's the fan. That thing's 1.5 inches, dude. Alright, one of the rails of the chassis, and I think it's like a 4-part chassis for real, which is crazy. And I'm gonna set these somewhere so that they don't just stack up. This one is done in gray, not in yellow. The original boxing before this, I'm guessing this is a reissue. This does not have the spec sheet for the original vehicle. As far as I know, it doesn't come in this kit. And I believe the original kit came in all yellow, at least the one HPI guys had. This one's almost exactly the same as the first one. Chassis, springs, linkages for all kinds of stuff. Mostly, this is exhaust, fuel tank, I'm guessing. Blah, blah, blah. That was number 2. Number 3, fan shroud, differentials, wheels, reduction gears, that sort of thing. More tanks. Good Lord, this is crazy. These are most of the parts for the support of the bed. I'm not even going to try, but these are most of the supports for the bed. These are your working, not operating, like they'll lift the bed, but if you don't get glue on them, these will operate. You can raise the bed and it'll fit tightly enough that it will stay up. And the cylinders, it's a 3-piece cylinder if I remember correctly, on either side. They will extend and stay that way. What do we have here? These are more parts for the bed. Probably more parts for the bed. Probably more parts for the bed. So that's 2 of the slightly smaller. Let me show you these in comparison. So this is the big sprue, full size of the box. And then this is almost the same size. Alright, and then we've got one half the size of the regular ones, and this is radiator. I believe these are parts of the wheels, brake, not discs, but shoes, whatnot, blah, blah, blah. The driver's seat. All this, that's the driver's seat. Isn't that a blast? And the steering wheel. Oh my god, that's just funny. Alright, and This isn't the cab cover. This is the engine cover. Mirrors, windshield wiper, a couple other little things. And I'm just going to put these little ones over here. I didn't want to stack them because I didn't want the gray on top of gray on top of gray. Rock guards, skid plate, more, I'm guessing air canisters, oil canisters, hydraulic fluid canisters, whatever canisters. And what do we got here? I have no idea. There's a mirror. That's all I can recognize. Alright, you got clear. You got front window, doors, windows, side windows. Oh, and those are all the headlights. These are interesting. These are rubber tires. Where's the seam? Oh wow, I can't even see it now. There we are. They're built like that. And they assemble, and then those two sections meet in the middle, and they're like a solid. And of course there are 2, 4, 6, 8, and yes, putting this thing back in the box is going to be fun. Alright, so let me do this other stuff first. Got decals. This is for the International Harvester, which is the IH, the International. A couple of logos for the pay hauler. Not a whole lot for that big old truck. Did have quite a few parts unattached. I did go through part by part. So this is actually complete. Here's the bed. Here's the bed. Jesus. Now everything's going to sit under this. But, I mean, look at that. This thing's huge. And the driver's cab with the driver's door. And engine cover. Engine cover. Driver area. Truck. I mean, this thing is a monster. Monster. And again, I don't know if this is going to be in frame, but I'm going to try to do this to where it is. So I'm just going to sit that on top of that. Sit that on top of that. Boom. I mean, that's how big this thing is. Almost a real life-size truck. Alright, there we go. That's crazy. That's all I got. It's crazy. If you guys have watched this far, I thank you. I appreciate it very much. I was going to have a question of the day, but yeah, let me go with what kit have you accidentally bought in such a manner you shot somebody a stupid low price and they took it, or yeah, I don't know. What kit do you have a crazy? This is my crazy how I bought this kit story. There you go. Leave that in the comments down below so we can all laugh at each other and have a good time. I am still trying to drive the algorithms. If you watch much YouTube, you've heard the whole spiel. Give me a thumbs up, and my spiel is give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, give me a finger, whatever you got to do. Still gonna move the algorithms for me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel so far, if you like the content, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe. It would mean a lot. You know, I am, as I said, I'm trying to drive the algorithms, trying to grow the channel. Like, subscribe, share if you really like. That'd be an awesome thing. If you want to, hit that notification bell. If you don't want that, I'm not going to be mad at you because I don't want notifications from YouTube videos all day long either. with all my messages, all my emails, all my phone calls, blah, 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 on my phone 24/7. So, that's up to you. Thank you for watching, and take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.